How to text an Aquarius man. If you want to build a relationship with an Aquarius guy, then you need to know how to text with this quirky and enigmatic zodiac sign. When texting an Aquarius man, make sure your messages are entertaining and unique. Don't send him a text just to see how he's doing or to start a pointless conversation. Be careful not to be too clingy, and don't get upset when he doesn't always respond. If you show him you are independent and amusing, he will always want to text you back. Okay, sounds simple enough, but we've just scratched the surface. In this video I will talk about flirting with and seducing this man. I will also discuss what to do if he doesn't reply to your texts. I'll also give some examples of what to text your Aquarius man. How to flirt with an Aquarius man over text. Understanding how to communicate with an Aquarius guy can be tricky because this is a very complex and unique zodiac sign. His personality is full of contradictions, making it difficult to know whether the things you text him will make him laugh or offend him. This contrary nature is evident in his sign's symbol and element. Every zodiac sign has a special symbol that encapsulates the important characteristics of that sign, and every zodiac sign belongs to one of four natural elements: earth, fire, air, or water. The symbol for Aquarius is the water bearer, so it's easy to assume that Aquarius belongs to the water element. But, as with most things to do with this sign, everything is not as it seems. Aquarius is an air sign, and air signs are known for being curious, intelligent, and social. Aquarius, however, may be the least social of the air signs. When you want to flirt with an Aquarius guy, you must get to know him. He is a multifaceted individual, and the more layers of his personality you peel back, the more you will find beneath the surface. This sign thinks outside the box and isn't afraid to be different. An Aquarius guy is attracted to people who aren't afraid to be themselves, and he is especially drawn to innovative thinkers and people with non-traditional lifestyles. Text him questions that will help you figure him out, but don't send him boring or mundane inquiries. An Aquarius man will just groan out loud and ignore your message if you ask him something as dull as, "How's it going?" or, "What do you do for work?" A better question that will both capture his attention and make him respond to you would be something more intriguing, like, "What's the best concert you've ever been to?" Or, "Would you rather go to the mountains or the beach for a vacation?" This is the kind of question that captures his interest and helps him open up so you can get to know him better. Okay, it's about time that I remind you to smash the like button. How to seduce an Aquarius man over text. The important thing to remember if you are trying to seduce an Aquarius man is that he hates clichés. When seducing an Aquarius guy over text, your typical sexy selfies won't interest this intelligent and quirky guy. You need to shock him without scaring him by sending him something no one else would think of. You can be both sexy and silly with an Aquarius guy because he loves this combination. Most guys are happy with a hot shot of you in a matching lingerie set looking coyly into the camera, but an Aquarius guy is bored by these standard seduction techniques. Try doing something more unexpected, like taking a naked photo of yourself in a goofy pose or strategically covering your privates with funny emojis. The more clever and creative you get with your photos, the more likely your Aquarius man will be to respond. Although an Aquarius guy is usually very honest and direct, he has trouble communicating effectively because his mind works so differently from most people's. There is no room for subtlety in your texts to an Aquarius man. You need to make it very clear that you are trying to hook up with him, otherwise, he might not take the hint. Don't think you need to wait until dark to send him a sexy text, either. Part of keeping him interested and on his toes is texting him at unexpected times. Even if it's first thing in the morning and you haven't messaged in a while, you should still send him a provocative message if you're feeling it. An Aquarius guy has plenty of twisted fantasies, and no subject is too taboo for him. He is the perfect person to text about your wildest sex dreams or your darkest desires because he will never judge you. Text him about the weirdest thing you want to try in bed or any unusual kink you may have. It won't frighten him off or intimidate him. It will make you stand out in his mind and he won't be able to stop thinking about you when he goes to bed at night. Things to text an Aquarius man. If you want to keep your Aquarius guy texting back, there are a few important things to remember about messaging this eccentric sign. No matter how close you are, you should refrain from texting him too frequently. An Aquarius man values his freedom above almost anything else, and if he feels like you are being too clingy by texting him too much, he will take some space. An Aquarius man dislikes check-in texts and he is unlikely to respond to them. Unless your message has a specific purpose or a question, he won't text you back just to make a casual conversation. If you see something funny or interesting that reminds you of him, go ahead and send your Aquarius guy a text to tell him about it. Even better, send him a photo to illustrate it. It doesn't matter if it has been a while since you have spoken. Your Aquarius guy will appreciate the laugh and will happily respond to you. Every zodiac sign rules a particular house of the zodiac that reveals that sign's strengths and values. Aquarius is the ruler of the 11th house, which is the house of social awareness, humanitarianism, and technology. This means that it's always a good idea to text an Aquarius guy about charitable or humanitarian causes. Ask him if he knows of any non-profits that are looking for volunteers, or invite him to go for a walk and pick up trash at your local park. Why didn't an Aquarius man text back? Some zodiac signs always text back instantly, while others may take days to respond to a message. Aquarius men run hot and cold, so they fit into both categories simultaneously. An Aquarius man is the type of guy who will text you back and forth all day long to have a deep conversation, only to ignore your messages the next day. There could be a million reasons why he's not texting you back, and unless he feels like explaining himself, you may never know why he's ignoring you. An Aquarius man's reasons for not texting you back are as mysterious and complicated as he is. This sign likes to test his self-discipline and is easily addicted to technology, so he could be taking a self-imposed break from his phone. He may have decided that you are being too clingy by texting him frequently, so he is regaining some independence and control over your communication by ignoring you for a little while. Aquarius is guided by planet Uranus, and in Greek mythology, Uranus is the god of the sky and the heavens. Having Uranus as a ruling planet tells us that Aquarius men are dreamers who often have their heads in the clouds. The reason an Aquarius man might not be texting you back is that he is too distracted by something else and simply isn't paying attention. Don't assume that your Aquarius man is hurt or upset with you when he doesn't respond to your texts. If you did something to make him mad, an Aquarius guy is not the type to suffer in silence. He will probably confront you about the issue directly rather than give you the silent treatment. Texting an Aquarius man. Final thoughts. If you want to win an Aquarius man's heart, you need to know how to text this free-spirited and unconventional zodiac sign. Make sure your messages to an Aquarius guy are amusing and unique. Don't send him texts just to check up on him or make small talk. Know that sometimes he will text you back for hours, while other times he may take days to respond. If you keep him guessing and laughing with your messages, he will text you back eventually. If you've enjoyed this video and want more, make sure to like and subscribe.